The terror and isolation at the core of trauma literally reshape both brain and body. Traumatized people experience incomprehensible anxiety, numbing, rage, and trauma affects their capacity to concentrate, to remember, and to form trusting relationships, and even to feel at home in their bodies. Traumatic events create a hyper-alarm system, interfering with brain circuits that involve focusing, flexibility, and the ability to stay in emotional control. Unhealed trauma stays alive in our bodies and can take the form of migraines, body aches, fatigue, and insomnia. Pain from the past is often stored as sensations and emotions rather than narrative, and words can sometimes only access a fraction of trauma. Trauma and music are both sensory experiences. Thus, music can offer a soothing way to release trauma. Historically, people would only be able to access music in community, the primary function of music being to stimulate group solidarity and social bonding. It was proven that 30 minutes exposure to music would stimulate the oxytocin production affiliated to breastfeeding and sexual contact. Music activates many areas of the brain, including the neuronal circuit that helps us to understand the other, creating an empathic attitude. Even at distance, connected online, keeping the beat or harmonizing creates positive social feelings, and coordinating movements with another through dance releases endorphins, generating trust and a feeling of safety and well-being. Music can affect breathing and movement in the autonomic nervous system, can modulate emotions, access memories in the limbic system, and influence cognitive function in the prefrontal cortex by activating regions of the brain implicated in trauma and stress response. A study was made in a refugee camp in Greece with a group of youngsters between 11 and 18 years old. For a period of 5 weeks, the members took individual and group music lessons. The result was a positive impact of learning musical skills in the development of emotional expression, improving social relations, self-knowledge, and positive self-identification. Learning improvisation installed confidence to individuals who have had experienced displacement and marginalization. This means that music may be able to bypass the conscious barriers and induce neuroplasticity. Research has shown that therapeutic sound and music can help us begin a safe dialogue with 3 main parts of ourselves. 1, the anxious self. By giving voice to our fearful self, we can begin to build a renewed identity outside of trauma. 2, the secure self. Sounds stimulates the vagus nerve, generating a sense of safety. Rhythm, drumming, releases fear and tension. And 3rd, the creative self. Music awakens our creativity and capacity to express our feelings and emotions through sound and song.